Hello, everybody. Hello, ma'am. Today we'd like to present our game to present something that we made, and our topic is about affordable and also clean energy. But before that started, we'd like to introduce ourselves first. My name is Bagas Yoga Wiranata, and today I'd like to present my presentation with one of my friend Ardika Wida Pangestu, and our game is called Light Up, and we'll tell you guys more about it in the next slide. So first of all, before we are going to the game, we would like to tell you guys first the problem that we found in Indonesia. So the problem that we found in Indonesia is a lot of people relying all of their fuel and also sources of energy on gasoline, which is not a really good thing to do since that they provide a lot of carbon dioxide and it's bad for our world. And from what we read on CNN Indonesia, most of people actually does know that there are more energy sources such as wind or water. We could use that, but most of them don't even understand how the research could be transformed into energy. So we could say that they knew that it could be used to make an energy, but they don't know how. Most of them also only knew that gasoline is the only thing that can make their car work, the only thing that could provide electricity for their home. So, well, I could say that they don't know because nobody tell them. So, we would like to introduce the people, especially children, about the affordable and also clean energy resources. We would like to tell the children for the better future, at least to introduce them that uh, there is another thing besides gasoline that could make your car work, that could provide electricity in your house. But the other problem that we face, the problem that we got is the children, especially nowadays, only playing games that make them feel happy. The only thing that they play is just to make them relax, to bring fun in them, which for me it's not really useful, and we could say that it's an uneducated game since they're not really using their brain, they're not use the fully capacity of their brain, they just play for fun, so it's not really a good thing to do. And I think we need to make an educational game that as attractive as that game, uh, or at least we could say that it's attractive enough to say children's attention to play that game. So we make this game, we call it Light Up. Next, please. So as you see, this is Light Up. Light Up is basically a riddle game that taking affordable and clean energy as its theme. So as you see at the background, we can use the forest, which contain a lot of wind, and also there's water at the back of the house, which could be also used for the energy. And to support this game, we make a new character. We make the character by ourselves. We call it Danny. So as you see, that is Danny with a red t-shirt. Danny is a boy who need help from the players to turn his electricity on by connecting the pipe that we already been provided from the sources to the thing that turning the sources to the energy. So basically we just like connecting some sources into the turbine so it could provide electricity for Danny's house. So as I said before, the player's jobs is pretty simple. It's just making a connector from the source to the thing by using the pipe that already been provided by the game, and all of the pipe must be used for the connector. So there will be no connector, there will be no pipe that will not be useful for the game. All of them must be used to win the game, since this game is for children, so we let them think as long as they need it to prevent any kind of cheats. We don't want that when we give time limits, the children will ask their parents or maybe ask the elder brother because they don't know how to do it, because this game is actually it's really good game for the kid because it's make them think. And as we see on the slide, this is the beginning of the game where you can see Danny introduce himself. He's saying like, hey, my name is Danny, and he's standing in front of his house. So this is Light Up. Next, please.
At the beginning of the game, we will show that the Nigo asking for help because his electricity in his house is off, and we will help him by connecting the research to the turbine. As we see there's a water wall nearby the house, which means it could be used for the source of the electricity. We will connect that water flow to the water turbine, which will be shown on the next slide. Next, please. As we see on the slide, there are several options for the pipe, and we need to use all of them to connecting the water to the turbine. So then this house could have electricity. The source will be the water well and the river on the left side of the screen, and the turbine is the thing that having a shape like a wheel, where with the black color on the bottom right near the pipe option, who will transform the water to energy by getting the kinetics movement. We need that to drag the pipe from the box we know that to the place that we want it to be. Next. Once all of the pipe is being used and the water is completely transferred into the turbine will turn yellow and the house will be light up and Danny is happy and thanking the player for the help. Next slide. There's wind. The next one will be the wind. It's basically the same like the previous one, where we need to connect the source to the wind turbine with the pipe, but this time the source is wind. Next. Okay, as we see, the source of the wind on the bottom right is fully transferred to the wind turbine by using the wind pipe that connects both source and turbine. And once again, then when the electricity that Danny's house is turned on, he will be happy and thanking for the player that helping them. Next.
So as we see here, Danny already thanking the player, so it's been that we are at the end of the game. We're coming to an end. You see that Danny thanking the player for the help and wishing them a happy day, which means that it's a very good example. I think it's a very good example since that it's a very good thing, you know, when you got some help and then you say thank you to them and also wishing them a happy day. That would be very sweet things to do. And we still have a lot of plan for this game. We're planning to have more sources like the solar panel and also maybe green sources. Like the solar panel, I mean, like we can use the sunshine and then connect it to the solar panel, and then the solar panel will be connected to the house to provide the electricity. So it could be another game, but we're still thinking about how to make connecting the sunshine to the solar panel as a game. It's quite tricky, and also we don't know for sure in the future. I mean, like maybe we could use everything as the electricity. Maybe we could use water. Maybe we could use rock or everything. I don't know. Maybe we could use anything that we could find to be the electricity. And the other reason that we make another sources is to make the game more attractive and also prevent that from reputation, because we want the game as attractive as it could be, and we also don't want any reputation that could be happening in this game. I mean, like when the children play this game, we don't want that the game is only playing again and again and again. It will be mean that it will make the game become a boring game, which is not good for the game. And by making this game, we're also hoping that at least the children will know that there are a lot of sources for making the energy besides gasoline, because as I said before, that I'm pretty sure that most of them only know gasoline as their basic energy sources. So we would like to tell them, we would like to introduce them so they will know that there are a lot of things besides gasoline that could provide electricity, that could make their car work and everything about that. And also we want to tell them also that from what we knew, that the gasoline is having a very bad effect for the world. It provides a lot of carbon dioxide, which means that it have a very big impact in the global warming, and that is not good. And by doing this kind of riddle, we also think that it helped the children to use their way of thinking and also develop their intelligence by taking their decision. Yeah, because this is a riddle game, of course they will use their brain more, at least more than the game that they play right now. It's not only for fun, it's just It's they play, they become smart, and it's also they just become better. And so at the age of 5 until 12, we want them at least they understand the way of affordable and clean energy work. So next slide please. Yeah, so that's all our presentation for today. In the name of Bagas Yoga Wiranata and also Ardika Wigda Pangestu, we would like to say thank you a lot. So yeah, so this is our game. This is the game that we make originally from us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.